So this right here, it's bittersweet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How are you doing, Alan? Welcome to the show, man. So I say it's bittersweet because I'm back. I haven't done anything for a minute, so I'm back. So am I back for good? Am I just back for this moment? Am I done? Am I gonna keep going? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is consistency even important? You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been thinking about. So this is no muzzle, okay? So people who watch, they know what that means. You know what I'm saying? For me, it just means you don't hold back. You're gonna be who you're gonna be, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Thank you for being here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm Alan. I do a podcast and fuck around, play music and shit.
So yeah, man. So tell me now, podcasting, man. What's going on with that, man? How's that going for you?
Good. I wish we could be doing more podcasts, but it's like we're doing them enough where like it's like I'm thankful that we're actually getting them, like, you know, in with all the shit that's going on, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't complain too much about it, but yeah, we'd definitely be further along if it wasn't for, you know, the situation.
See, now the people that are watching, you see this right here. We are the podcasters of our little section right here. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Because we're the ones that bring you the content that you don't even necessarily know you want. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with an artist or you fuck with whatever, a person who does something, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like they gotta come through us. That's what I was telling you on your podcast. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? Do you care about that?
Well, honestly, they can do whatever the hell they want, but it's like, it's cool if you want to come on here, hit me up, let me know. Yeah, like it does feel like good that like we have like somewhat of like a platform, whatever. So it's like I do appreciate that, but it's like yeah, definitely come on, hit us up. If you don't want to be on it, it's like that's your choice, but this is the way.
Yeah, so I've been, you know, I took a step back. I haven't been uploading as much. I feel like I've never been consistent. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about consistency? Do you care about that? You know what I'm saying?
I used to, but then I realized it's like why like release some shit that's like not top tier, you know? Just like take my time and like do stuff that I like, you know, really enjoy and really want to release. Like I have so many episodes that like are just banked, like, you know. They're never gonna see the, like, you know.
Yeah. Why is that though? What goes into the, like, what goes into the mindset of selecting what goes out, what doesn't?
Well, I think it's just the quality of them sometimes. Sometimes I like, because there's like been episodes where like I don't like how it looks, like we messed up on something. And it's like, I don't, like, just for the sake of content, I don't want to just release it just because we have to have content. Like, we don't have a deadline. Like, you know, people watch us when they feel like watching us, and, like, we appreciate that so much. But, like, no one's, like, you know, like, forcing us to, like, oh, you have to release something this week, or else we're not going to, like, care about you. No, people still, like, they love what we do when we do it, you know? So it's, like, it's not like we need to, like, force something. That, and then on top of it, like, it's just, like, there's, like, some episodes, like, I don't want to release this.
So is there things that happen that you feel like the public shouldn't see and shit like that?
No, it's not even that. It's just that it's like there's like an episode where like I'm literally talking to myself. Like it's just me by myself. So it's like
that. You see, that's crazy. You say that because that's something I would want to see from you. I want to hear, you know what I'm saying? You go off and shit like that.
I don't know. I feel like it takes a special person to do that, and I just wasn't when I released those. Like when I recorded those. I wasn't ready for that yet.
Yeah.
It was like in my early days. It was kind of like just trying to get my like sea legs, and I wasn't like 100% like ready to talk to like a mic and a camera by myself. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I felt at least.
Because I see it like, because I don't think your podcast is it's not a. I mean, I guess you can consider them interviews, but it's not very much so an interview style.
Yeah, we're just.
As in you more shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like. How do you go about the guests?
Honestly, if I like people, I like how like, you know, their music is or how they seem. They seem like cool people, or they're my friends. like I'll hit them up. Like sometimes it's like a hit or miss. You know, it's like when we catch someone that's like really good, we're like, oh, like we got lucky. And then sometimes we're like, it's a big miss, and we're like, we have to release that one.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, no disrespect to everyone that's been on. I loved everyone that's been on, but there's been some that like we wish we could have done a little bit better, and I take blame on that because like sometimes I do get too excited. I'm having fun, you know. Like I get to shoot the shit and get a little buzz, and sometimes I overdo it.
Yeah.
I'll fuck up a little bit, but it's just like it's all part of like the whole vibe of it. You know, I like that. So it's like sometimes I feel like maybe we shouldn't release all these. Maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe, but it's like fuck it. Let's just do what we can.
Yeah.
And like if people enjoy it, they'll keep coming back. And so far, like yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, I feel like for me, it's kind of different because I feel like I put people kind of like on the hot seat. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just shoving the camera in their face, and I just got a bunch of questions for them, you know. And
it seems a lot more intense.
For sure, especially on my end, because I feel like, oh damn, like I gotta step up and be this great interviewer. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see myself like that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do something, and I started doing it or whatever. So yeah, what's it called? I was talking to you earlier on the podcast. I'm like, will you ever have something where, let's say, it's just you and your homie just chopping it up? Because it seems like it's very guest based. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
so will you ever have just your homie, like a regular, everyday podcast type of thing?
I have had those. I've had two of my favorite episodes were like with like two of my closest friends. It was one where they were together, and like that was like probably like our like first time we ever did like the whole multi-camera thing, and like it was a first for us, and like I had like my two closest friends, like my two closest guy friends come and be on that, like we just shot the shit. So yeah, I love to do that. Like I do that a lot. Like I've done that, but it's been two of them, and then I brought one of them back by himself. I'm gonna do another one with him, like with the other guy, like by himself, like another time, like that'll be coming up soon eventually. But yeah, turn the amp off, please. Thank you. So it's like I love that. That's my favorite part. I've done at least, how many have we done where it's like been like good friends? It's like
probably like 15.
15 of them with good friends. We've done about like 10 of them with good friends.
How many
a lot of them have been like very like they've been like randoms. I have a lot of good friends. They're not all as close, but at least 5 of them are like close enough.
How many episodes do you have now?
Out.
Out yet?
22.
22. Wow.
Yeah.
So where are you trying to take him, man? Like, what's really do you have a plan? You just going? How's it going? How's it going for that?
I mean, there's really no plan for it other than just like, getting better and better and better. We've upgraded a little bit, but we could always, we have room for improvement.
I feel you.
Other than that, dude, just let it run its course. Let whatever. I'm not gonna pressure something. I'm not gonna force something to happen.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna just let it play its course. Continue having fun. Cause this shit's fun as fuck.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So what's it called, man? I want to ask you something because I go through this myself. How do you feel about being a podcaster, bro? Like, do you let's say you're at work or something and they find out you do a podcast? Are you very out there about being a podcaster, or you kind of wait until people find out? Because I hate that shit. I hate when people find out because I gotta be like, yeah, I do a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what I do, whatever. I don't know. I feel like it kind of puts people in a spot where they gotta be cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the podcaster or whatever.
I don't say anything. Especially at work, dude. I'm not one of those guys that's a talkative guy, other than here.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm in my zone.
Those make the best podcasters, the motherfuckers that don't like talking.
Yeah, and you'll fucking hear my girlfriend say otherwise. But I don't really just talking to randoms and shit and telling them everything I do and shit. if they ask a bunch of questions, I would probably tell them something, but I'm not like, dude, I have a podcast, like, dude, I fucking do this, or dude,
Yeah.
like, it's like, that's not my first, or like, my, like, 10th thing that comes up in my mind.
Yeah, no, for sure, because that's how I feel, man. I hope to God, like, nobody finds out, like, I have a podcast, because then, you know, like, gotta have that conversation, like, oh, that's what's up, that's cool, that's what you do. I'm like, yeah, you know, like, I gotta kind of, like, you know, like, just, you know, because I gotta be cool, too, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, like, a dick and be like, don't trip about that, you know what I'm saying?
Everyone thinks that you're, like, you're getting money from a podcast, like, right away, and it's like, just relax, leave me alone on that, like.
I just shoot shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, it's a fact, man. Nah, yeah, so, do a lot of people know you do a podcast? Like, are you, like, famous?
No, I'm nowhere near famous. At least not for podcasting or anything important.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I don't. Not a lot of people know I do it. Like, I will run into, like, old friends, like, you know, that I was, like, you know, see randomly, like, at places, and they'll be like, yeah, I've seen the podcast, and I'm like, surprised by it, but other than that, I don't run into someone random that's like, oh, you do the podcast, you do that podcast, and it's like, well, I mean, we, like, have a certain demographic of people, and there's, like, fucking a million, how many, like, 2 million people just living in fucking LA? 10, probably, right?
13 million.
13 million people living in LA, so it's like, the numbers we get, I'm pretty sure will fucking get diluted with the crowd, like, you know?
Think
like,
so?
Yeah, it's not like I'm that much of a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess people will recognize me, but it's never like, dude, you do that podcast and I don't know anything about it. Like,
nah, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, man, like, because, like, I guess the way my shit's formatted is very much so, like, you know, like, sometimes I'll meet people that know about the shit that I do, and I'm just like, oh shit, like, should I just say, like, oh yeah, that's my shit, or like whatever, you know, like, it's kind of crazy, man, because, like, I guess because the way I do it, like I said, I do it in the streets or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, motherfuckers hear about that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they hear, oh, he interviewed so and so, he interviewed so and so over there. So, like, I guess I don't think I'm famous either. Like, you know, I'm obviously far from me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not fucking, I don't got a million subscribers and all that shit, but, like, I kind of do, like, sometimes, like, you know, like, people fuck with me, you know, because, like, oh, you know, that's a fool from Corner Talk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people fuck with it, so, like, I like that aspect of, like, people fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I would like to grow an audience, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel? You want to grow an audience, or you just want to
Oh, yeah, definitely.
remain underground?
No, I would love to, like, not for me, per se, like, you know, but it's just, like,
The people here.
for the people that I'm, like, having on, and, like, it's always for them, like, you know, I kind of want to, like, the reason why this kind of started is, like, to showcase, like, people around me and stuff, and, like, somehow it clicked, and it's, like, doing good, so it's, like, yeah, I might as well keep doing it and let it grow, and, like, if it gets more, like, you know, if we could send people to an artist that we like, that's, like, the goal, you know, like, we're doing great, like, you know,
It's a fact,
like,
yeah.
the numbers could be higher that, like, go to them, you know, but it's like we're getting there, like, you know.
Is there, like, do you have a plan to reach more people? Do you have something that you have in mind to reach more people, or you just, like, let it just happen naturally?
Just let it happen naturally, dude. We're not gonna try to, like, fake something or try to, like, create, like, or, like, do like a certain type of, like, style, or, like, make it, like, YouTube-y, or, like, you know, fucking make it 3 minutes long and shit like that. Like, no, like, we're not gonna change anything. We're gonna, like, let it happen, and, like, as people come on, like, you know, like, it grows us, it grows them, you know, like, everyone, like, kind of, like, it's like we're all helping each other, you know, like, I feel like that's the best thing that we could have done, because it's like, no offense, but, like, here, like, it's a lot of, like, you know, crabs in a barrel mentality.
Okay.
Where it's like everyone's just, like, trying to, like, bring each other down and shit. So it's like, it's cool that, like, we could do something that'll help people, and they could do something that'll help us, because we'll just, like, both be, like, sharing people to each other, you know.
That's
like,
cool.
I feel like that's the best thing to do. Like, best way to grow is, like, help each other, you know.
That's cool, man. So, how would you feel about other podcasters popping up? Would that be cool? Do you feel like, let's say you influence somebody, would that be cool?
I mean,
Like an
let's
influencer.
say we've influenced people to do podcasts.
Yeah.
Right?
Because it's not a common thing around here, man. Especially where we're from. You know what I'm saying?
Let them do it. They're like, they like it's like, thanks. Like it's like if I influence you to do it, thank you for thinking that. Like it's like something that made you want to do this shit. But it's like, other than that, I don't care. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not gonna stop you from like, I'm not gonna fucking like.
So you're not into a podcast beef?
No.
What if somebody be like, you know what? Fuck Alan and his podcast. Are you gonna say fuck you back? You know? Are you gonna tear him a new one?
We're not fucking replying through Facebook and cameras and shit. We're fucking.
We're rolling up.
Yeah. No, don't incriminate me.
Alright, my bad. Because I feel like, you know what? Because I fuck with you so much, and I feel like what me and you do, it's like perfectly, like, you know what I'm saying? We could be on your lane, you could be in my lane. We don't bump heads, but don't get it messed up. I'm definitely down for the podcast beef. Because you know what? I just feel like it's competition. You know what I'm saying? It's like hip hop or like, you know what? Anything else that like sports. You know what I'm saying? Like if a motherfucker like emulates me, bites my style, I'm gonna be like, yo, fuck you, man. That's my shit right there.
Should we fight
you know
everybody that bites our style? We'd be fighting the world.
Nah, man. You know, like I don't know. I just feel like that's fun too. You know what I'm saying? The whole competition.
It's funny because
calling people out.
Me up because like the other day I was so like bored. I was like, anybody just want to fake beef or something? Fucking I want to just talk shit to somebody for fun.
I've been waiting, man.
But it's just like, I thought about it. I'm like, I got high. Like, I was like,
who cares?
I'm not even gonna post nothing.
That's funny, man. I don't know. I think just for fun, that'd be cool. Cause you know, at the end of the day, like we're just talking. You know, like it's not that big of a deal. But I think it'd be fun. Cause I've had my little moments, and then you never know, man. Like when like the other like podcasters or like influencers or whatever, like, you know, if they feel some type of way, like, damn, I want somebody to say something, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get something popping, because you know what, that creates more content, you know what I'm saying? It creates another aspect to like the podcast game, you know?
Yeah, that's cool, but I feel like I was just like, fuck it, man. I'm not trying to do all that. Like, it's like, like I said, like if you say something about me, I'm not gonna reply to you over a podcast. That's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like that's not how I play. Like whatever, you know. Like I don't fucking. Hey guy, you're talking shit. Like no, I'm gonna fucking keep quiet.
Yeah.
We're staying quiet.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So you know
Rolling
what?
up on you, but we're staying quiet.
Rolling up on you. That's what's up, man. I like that, man. You know what? Like, you know what, man? Tell me about a little bit where you come from, man. Because I know, watching your podcast, I know you used to live in Compton.
I was born there, yeah.
You're born in Compton. Tell me a little bit about Compton, man. What was that like?
Well, I don't remember too much of it because I was very young. It was like, I left there when I was like 7.5.
Okay.
You know, what I remember about it, I have some memories of like fucking just like, you know, terrible shit. Like, you know, like shootings and shit, drive-bys, whatever, you know. Other than that, it's just like, you know, normal childhood shit, you know. Like,
so, from Compton to the Valley, what was that like?
It didn't feel like much of a difference because I didn't remember too much of like all that. Like it's like I was like too young, so it's like most of my memories were very like either very traumatic experiences or very good experiences. So it's like from like when I can remember to like when I was like blah blah blah, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's short experiences where it's like I can't take too much from that, but it was completely different over here. Over there, like I couldn't just fucking walk up and down the street.
No, yeah, for sure.
Especially as a fucking child, I'd be fucking bald headed and shit. My brothers and cousins were all fucking bald headed and shit, and we'd all be on the same shit, you know. So it's like it doesn't matter, like, you know, like whatever, like it changed differently, like, because it's like I was able to do like things more freely over here. But yeah, other than that, it was just like whatever.
Yeah, because like for some reason, man, it's cool because we kind of have like, I don't know if you know that, but we kind of have similar stories because when I was born over here in Sun Valley, and when I was very young, we moved out to South Central, And those years, like those few years that I was out there, it was impressionable on me because a lot of shit was happening, you know what I'm saying? Like how you said, shootings, and like you couldn't walk up and down the street, and that's all I could do because my mom worked a lot and I had to go to school. I had to get my ass home. I kicked it with my homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just so crazy. And then coming over here, I kind of felt like, I already had like been through a bunch of shit. So like when I came out here, it was just way more calmer. But it's like anywhere you go, like there's wild shit, you know what I'm saying? There's street shit, but there's calm shit, you know, like, and it was cool, man. Like growing up out here for me, it was just a blast, man. Like my times were so good, and shit happens, you know. Yeah, shit happens, but you know, like it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you grow up, you know what I'm saying? You mature and shit like that. But I always looked at myself like as a good kid. Were you a good kid growing up?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I was never like a little asshole. So.
Yeah, you're never in the passenger seat with the gun in your lap?
No. Never that. No.
Pass to the Allen.
No incrimination.
No, I feel that's why I'm kind of making light of it because, shit happens. So, yeah. It seems like, the times that we're in, it's messed up, man. COVID is a piece of shit, man.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
How do you feel about all that, man? I want this shit to be over, man. I don't want to wear a mask no more. I'm tired of it, man. Let my face breathe.
Hey, honestly, right now with this cold and this winter, I'm fucking thinking like, damn, this was the smartest shit we could have ever done is wear these fucking masks in the cold.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, that and like, it's cool to like kind of like wear cool masks, you know? Like if you got something cool that matches your fucking outfit and shit. You're into that shit.
Yeah.
I wear a
regular
basic ass masks.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I had some masks done for like my show and shit like that. Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah.
I just gave them out.
I thought about that, but it's like, we didn't really want to go that route because it's like you never know how long this shit's gonna last. Supposedly, it's gonna be done this month.
Yeah.
There's a virus coming out.
Oh yeah.
Virus, a fucking vaccine.
A vaccine. Another virus comes out. Damn. Ends us.
Fuck it, dude.
So how did the COVID treat your podcast?
Oh, fucking, like, same, except slowed it down just a tiny bit. Because, look, like, we've been doing this shit since it started, right? We have not stopped, but we've taken safety measures and precautions. My producer is a big, fucking crybaby about the mask, you know? But
shout out to Puma, man.
Even him, he was wearing them 24/7 in the first couple, like,
Yeah.
And then now that he like gets COVID tested like every week for his job and shit, like, he feels more like safe to not wear them. But like we stay like tested, we stay tested.
Yeah, for sure.
We bring people in when we have like a time. Personally, I don't have anyone that I have to like worry about getting sick. So like if I were to get myself sick, I could isolate myself completely, and it's like fuck, like someone got me sick, well, like they fucked me over.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, but it's like we make sure that we're doing this correctly, and we don't have them like back to back. Like we'll have an episode, and then like we'll wait a couple weeks, to make sure we're good.
Yeah.
And then we'll do another one and shit.
I'm actually happy to see Puma still here, man, because you know what, sometimes, the bands break up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to see him still here. So, how's that going? How's the teamwork going, man? You know what I'm saying? How's that going, man? Everything's good, man? The Fat Boys are gonna break up? What's going on?
Great. I'm joking. I love having my boy here. He knows he has a spot here forever. He pushes his limits sometimes because he's a hothead.
Okay.
But no, he's done what he's done. But like, I love having him on here. He's like the only person I would have help, other than like when we get like a little more into it, and we're doing more episodes, and I don't want to like help him edit, and he gets a little like lazy to edit sometimes. And we'll have
We have a structure.
somebody that learns our mode, our way to do it. You know, that maybe help us in the future. Other than that, we're good. My girlfriend comes through and helps us out sometimes.
What's up?
She's like, you know, a good helping hand. She was in here in the last episode that we did, and it was really fun. It was really fun having her here, even though she's very shy and she doesn't like talking. Like,
You had her on the podcast.
Yeah, but she was like on the side. We were kind of
okay.
all talking. It was the one with the last girl we had on.
Okay.
And we were all just talking, and we were all just like vibing. It was a chill vibe, and like it was cool. It was cool. She added something to it. Like, you know, we all added something to it, and yeah. So I love having him here. He does get on my nerves a lot, but it's just like he's my friend. So no matter what, he's always gonna get on my nerves. He's gotten on my nerves since fucking 2009. So he's gonna keep getting on my nerves every single day.
Yeah.
And I will think about fucking choking him and strangling him 3 times a week. But it's just like for his own good.
Okay. So would you ever have your girl on the other side of that chair?
She's not into that.
She not want to?
Definitely not.
Yeah. Cause like I told my girl like, what's up? Like, you know, like let's do like, you know, like let's record something. And she's for it. She's like, when you gonna have me on? I don't know what. But then she'd be like, I don't know what to talk about, whatever. That's cool. So are there topics that you don't like to touch on?
Like, what do you mean? Like when I'm doing my shit?
Like, let's say someone brings up something, you feel like, oh, you probably cut that out or whatever. Like,
I don't want to put anybody on blast, but it's like if you say something that I think is gonna get you fucking canceled, and I know you're not fucking media trained,
yeah,
I will help you.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna fucking let you say something disrespectful on accident just because I got you drunk. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like, cause people get very drunk and very loose on this thing sometimes, and like will say things that it's just like, I get where you're coming from, but it's like, I don't think everyone else will. So for your own safety, I will help you. You know? That's just like, it's just normal stuff, man. People fucking get comfortable sometimes.
Because I bring this up because nowadays, like back in the day, man, it seemed like you don't talk about certain stuff. You don't talk about religion with people. You don't talk about politics. But it seems like everybody's talking about politics. Yeah. Everybody's personal point of view is coming out, and that just always seemed like why? Like, I don't want to know who you voted for. Like, I don't want to know who you're going for. Like, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even give a fuck about politics myself.
You know what I say about that?
What?
I say people are in their feelings. Get out of your feelings. Stop caring so much about something.
Yeah.
Unless it, like, you know, I understand people are affected by this, right? And we will try to figure that shit out, and we will try to fucking do what we can to help you. But I'm not talking about those people. There's people that have nothing wrong with, like, you know, what's going on in their lives.
Yeah.
And they like to create these problems because they like to feel like, I have to have something to feel like, you know, like the same that other people feel when they're actually going through some shit. Because everyone wants to feel like they're important and they're special. So people will get in their feelings about, like, what you like personally and, you know, religion-wise, politics-wise. It's like, just get out of your feelings, right? These motherfuckers are only in like office, presidents, for like 4 years, right? You get voted the fuck off. Just fucking chill.
Yeah, because me myself, I wouldn't go out of my way to ask somebody like, oh, would you vote for, or are you gonna vote and shit like that. I don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's funny that you cheered yourself. That's pretty cool. But
I have to cheer somebody.
So basically, you don't care about none of that, right? Like, I would never ask you who and what and why, but you don't care about that stuff.
I don't give one fuck.
Me too.
I will help you if you feel like you need help. I will not give a fuck if I feel like I'm not, like, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna get into that even now. So it's
no, you're straight.
So it's like,
I just want to get your general consensus of that.
I give a fuck about it, man. will respect you. I'll sign your petitions.
Yeah.
I'll fucking whatever you want me to do to donate, but I'll fucking just leave me alone.
Yeah, fuck all that shit, man. We don't
What
care
was
about
that song
that, man.
those fucking goddamn 7-Eleven guys would bump all the time?
I thought you weren't registered to vote.
Nah. That's how much I care.
Is he putting you out there like that?
He is, but I don't give a fuck.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie and say I voted. I don't vote, man. Where do you think I live? If I'm in California, it's always gonna be blue here. No matter what I do.
Yeah, that's true, man.
I'm not saying I don't like blue. I like blue.
I like blue. yeah, for sure.
That's just what I'm saying. It's like there's no point of voting for, like, if I vote red or blue, it's never gonna change because I'm one person in this California.
That's a fact, man. So now I gotta keep it real, man. You were talking to me about rebranding, and I need to know what's going on, man. Because like I can't put anything out there. I'd like to let you put your stuff out there, but you can see it. You can see it. Like, got a new table and shit. Like, you know, like you got podcast arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, you change your name and stuff. Not your name, but you changed the name.
I dropped something. It's just I dropped something that would be easier for me to like just get rid of because. One, I'm sorry I cut you off, but like,
sure.
Let me get to it. Because like, one, people don't understand how to say that name.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just not even gonna bring it up just so we can get rid of it.
Yeah.
But it's just like people don't understand how to say that name. I get the wrong name every time. It's been that way for the last 7 years.
Yeah.
It's a name I picked up when I was doing a genre of music that I love to do. Right. And I feel like I needed that name for that genre. And not that I'm saying I don't want to do that genre anymore. It's just like what I'm moving forward with and doing now doesn't really go with that name. And since it's not my name, I don't want to have to worry about it in the future. Like having like, oh shit, like under that name. And it's like, that's not even my real name. I'm going to fucking pull out my ID and say my real name. I'm not gonna get in the fucking whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Like people ID me, they're like, oh, I fucking thought your name was that. No, it's really not.
Yeah.
And you know, I rather just. For now, I'm just gonna keep it as Alan. I'm just gonna be Alan, the podcast, in the studio with Alan. Make it so much simpler. People won't butcher the name. I will be releasing new music, different stuff.
That's good because I think there has to be people out there that do give a damn if you do music or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I feel like there's a couple people that do care, and if you're watching this and you want my music and the stuff that I used to make, send me a message and I'll send you my stuff. But I'm doing something different now, right? And the stuff I'm doing is going to be released under a different name. And when that comes out, you know, we'll see what happens with that. But it's just like I don't want to do that type of style, like, you know, anymore. Like I'm kind of like just done with it. I gave it my all. I could keep going, but it's like, what's the point of doing this style when I was like, I want to do other things. I want to have fun. That style is like not fun. That style is like fucking the opposite of fun. What's the opposite of fun?
Not fun.
Not fun.
Not fun. I hear you, man. That's what's up, man. That's good. So will there be a cleanup job? Will you be deleting stuff, getting rid of stuff?
It already happened.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
We already scrubbed the internet.
Oh really?
Scrubbed.
That's cool, man. I mean, it's a shame too because I feel like I'm not so much a fan of that genre that you were in, but the fact that you were doing it and stuff like that and you were good, it's good to see, and it's a shame, you know what I'm saying? Because like, I used to like try to rap, you know what I'm saying, and like when I decided no, I'm not gonna be a rapper, whatever. Like, it's kind of like, oh fuck, I let go of like my first love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that way too, but I don't feel like I really am, because it's like I did have like a fucking whole ass marriage to it,
Yeah.
Like I fucking was married to it, like, and it's like, like when like married people, like they're married to somebody, they pick up the name, they're dropping it, at the end of the marriage. I had a good marriage with it. I had a good to tell you the truth, out of folk singers, I had a pretty successful career because success in folk is not possible. You have to be Bob Dylan and Bob Dylan only. And I should have known that as a Bob Dylan fan, that we don't like anyone else. So it's like, it feels good to like, you know, kind of just like
let it go.
leave it behind.
That's good, man.
It's chill.
So now, where's the trajectory going? Trajectory, whatever, however they say that word. So what's in your plans? What's in your head, man? Or you're just playing it by ear?
Honestly, for a long time I've had such a like, I have to do it this way, and it has to be this way. I have to have this structure, and like I have to be this purist, and I have to do that. And it's just like, for the first time in a long time, I like finally feel like I could do whatever the fuck I want and not give a fuck. I don't have to be this purist. I don't have to be a folk singer. You know, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, and like not worry about like, oh, I have to like make sure that I keep this aesthetic. Like, you know, it's like now it's like I could work with anybody. Like now I'm working with people. The new stuff I'm releasing, which I don't know when I'll be releasing, I'm working with people now. Like I never did that before. Like I had one feature ever before in my like whole like thing, like that was like my boy Hobby. That was a good song, but that's gone.
Shed a tear out there, man, for your rebrand and stuff like that. But you know what? Greater things are gonna come. I can feel it. And like how I said, like I was telling you on your podcast, man, I just look at us very highly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only us out here. So just real quick, how do you feel about just us being out here? You know, trying to do something with the podcasting game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's dope. Like you said, I'm kind of glad it's like, you know, kind of just us two for now.
Yeah.
It's like,
like I said, man, I'm with the podcast beat, man. Don't think everybody's just gonna come out here and I'm not gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying? To keep it real, you know.
Start calling them out for me.
There's nobody out here, so we're good. So we're straight. You know, everybody's safe for now.
Cause I'm not gonna care. Like honestly, everybody get it. Everybody can have whatever.
Yeah, nah, everybody can, man. But I'm gonna talk some shit still.
Yeah, definitely. Just do you and like do the best you can for yourself, and you'll definitely show who's the original. Yeah.
Nah, for sure. So getting out of here, man. What I've been thinking a lot about is like just like a lot of reflection. You know, just looking at myself, looking at my situation. I'm trying to get. Man, I gotta do the right things, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as anybody else knows, you know, I have a daughter, I have a girlfriend, and, you know, things get rocky or whatever, but it's all about if you give up or if you keep fighting, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what's been on my mind. Fighting, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep going and keep having the things that I have, and that takes sacrifice, it takes change and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, what's something you want to say before we get out of here, man? You know, I had a good time recording your podcast, talking some shit with you, you know what I'm saying? This is what it's all about, bro, you know? Just here to make some content, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Shit. All I gotta say is fucking, I don't know, do what you love, man. If not, do what you can.
That's a fact, man. You know what? Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Puma, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with you hard. And, you know, you always got a spot with me, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Anytime you want to come out here and talk some shit,
Appreciate it.
you could always do that, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, bro.
This has been no muzzle, you know what I'm saying? You can't fake that, you know what I'm saying? You can't fabricate a conversation between two motherfuckers like this. So, it's been a great night, man.